today. Did you order a SNES Classic from Walmart? Fooled you! This is CheckPoint. Welcome to CheckPoint, which this week is part of a computer graphics demo for SIGGRAPH 2017.
That's right, Graham and I are actually in another room and using state-of-the-art performance capture technology to operate these computer-generated hosts.
If it all works perfectly, you will notice no difference. But doing the show this way requires 10 times more work, 100 times the processing power, several $1 million worth of experimental hardware, and a team of over a dozen engineers.
The future is here. For a few shining halcyon days last week, it appeared that the SNES Classic Edition would be unlike its notoriously rare predecessor in that it would actually be possible to purchase one. On July 21st, there was a half-an-hour window where Walmart was accepting pre-orders for the SNES Classic. News spread like wildfire, and a collective sigh of relief whizzed through the internet as pre-orders were cheerfully completed by the Walmart website. Until Saturday, when people started getting cancellation emails and refunds. Walmart claims the whole thing was a glitch, wherein glitch is the customer relations term for something went online for less than 30 minutes and somehow 15,000 of you nerds managed to order one of these damn things. Walmart is suggesting anyone who had their pre-order canceled to check the product page on walmart.com prior to September 29th for any updates on how fucked you are for getting a SNES Classic.
You know how mad you get when you're trying to catch a Pokémon and it escapes? So mad you file a class action lawsuit? I guess if you paid to fly from California to Chicago to catch this Pokémon, then yeah, you might be justifiably that mad. In light of the disastrous Pokémon Go Fest event in Chicago's Grant Park, the lawsuit, filed by Jonathan Norton, seeks unspecified damages from developer Niantic. The suit calls out that some people paid extra to travel to the event, as Norton did from California, and that while tickets for the event were only $20, some attendees may have paid much more, as the secondary market for Go Fest tickets was unreasonably inflated, neither of which are Niantic's fault. The issues surrounding lack of internet connectivity and sheer number of attendees, yeah, Niantic probably should have seen those coming a mile away, just like they failed to do at launch. They seem unable to account for the popularity of their own game. It's worth noting that Niantic did refund the face value of everyone's tickets and gave attendees $100 real of in-app currency. But if that wasn't enough for you, and you've got time to burn, which Pokemon Go players usually do, then there's a class action lawsuit I guess you could get in on.
Like so many 3DS games, Hey Pikmin allows players to use their collection of Amiibos to unlock some bonus content and secret areas in the game. However, unlike other 3DS games, the real prize you're unlocking in Hey Pikmin is some grade A narrowed eyes 100 emoji level shade. Allow me to demonstrate. Mario, who scans in as Dungareed Colossus, has a description that reads, "His big smile and large belly tell me he's lived a full life brimming with delights, or maybe a full life just brimming with too many carbs." Luigi gets labeled as unsung hero, but it's not hugely more positive. He seems timid and gentle, the kind of guy who always finds himself doing the dirty work. Saying no is an important life skill, so basically, I'm good doing max shade at you, Luigi. And you're a doormat. Meanwhile, Donkey Kong's description reads like Olimar was nursing a grudge and 4 fingers of whiskey. It looks like the other people depicted in these statues, but it's strange and misshapen. The mouth is overlarge and the limbs all long and descended, and it has hair all over its body. On the other hand, it wears a tie, which means it must have an office job, so I have some sympathy for it. Olimar's shade isn't even limited to the amiibos he's scanning. Bring Isabelle into the game, and Olimar won't know if she's a person or an animal, but he does add, even if it is just an animal, I feel it would be a better boss than our company president. Olimar is the harshest dude in the galaxy.
Who wants to go on a cruise? A gamer cruise. That was the pitch from Gamertech Events for The Gamer Gauntlet, a Bahamas cruise with a ship full of nobody but gamers and presumably very patient staff. Actually, this was the pitch.
Get ready for the Video Gamer Gauntlet. It's the ultimate video game cruise powered by Red Bull. Setting sail October 20th through the 23rd. #CruiseCon. We'll have full immersion game room as you're submerged into games like Call of Duty. Smell the gunpowder, feel the explosions, and even the Autobahn designed like a racetrack where you feel the win as you race to victory. We'll have the HTC Vive VR Lounge, technology exhibits, 3D tablets and printers, hologram machines. Play the latest games. We'll have esports tournaments like Street Fighter, Smash Brothers, Injustice 2, and so much much more. We have a cosplay contest, celebrities from some of your favorite movies, gamers and character voices, concerts with top 40 artists and world-renowned DJs, plus the hottest parties. All this and so much more as we set sail on the Royal Caribbean Majesty of the Seas from Port Canaveral, Florida to the beautiful Bahamas, stopping at Nassau and the Coco Cay Private Islands. It's the ultimate video game cruise powered by Red Bull, October 20th through the 23rd. The Video Gamer Gauntlet 2017. For more info, visit videogamergauntlet.com.
I don't know if #CruiseCon is my cup of tea, but Gamertech Events was certainly selling tickets, which is apparently a bit of a problem since probably the most important thing when running a gamer cruise is a boat, and they did not have a boat. This all blew up last week when Zach Smith, CEO of Money Matches, an esports gambling website, posted a Periscope video accusing Gamertech Events of not only not having a boat, but also lying about its sponsors and guests. Money Matches was to be a partner in the Gamer Gauntlet, taking advantage of international waters to run bets on the onboard esports tournaments, for which they would pay Gamertech Events 20% of their take. But now Money Matches is out, as Zach Smith accuses Gamertech Events founder Craig Smith, no relation, of lying to their potential guests. According to the Gamertech Smith, they did have an agreement with Royal Caribbean, but couldn't pay the installments until they got a merchant license to sell the tickets, and they didn't have the investor that they needed for that, and so on and so forth. Zach Smith from Money Matches alleges that Royal Caribbean said they were not involved and that they had actually served Gamertech Events with a cease and desist for using their name and boat in that awful commercial. Additionally, and in the fine tradition of less reputable anime conventions, Gamer Gauntlet has confirmed several smaller guests like YouTubers and even possibly a voice actor, but bigger names like actress Alexandra Shipp were included in the marketing in more of an aspirational sense. Finally, Zach Smith's accusation that Red Bull was not involved is a really interesting one, because Gamer Gauntlet's Twitter posted a picture of email correspondence with someone from Red Bull named Holly to prove that they were an actual sponsor of the event. So I looked Holly up, and Holly Coleman does work at Red Bull specifically as a cruise marketing specialist, which is to say, if you're running a club night on a cruise ship, you can contact them to get some free drinks and a little money in exchange for putting Red Bull on your poster. They are not an above-the-line sponsor for an esports event. That would be Red Bull Esports, which is not Holly's department. The only way you could advertise this event as powered by Red Bull is if you mean it in the sense of what kept you awake while you planned it. People are already comparing Gamer Gauntlet to an ocean-bound fire festival, but their commercial reminds me more of the trailer for The Gathering of the Juggalos. But remember that The Gathering has been successfully staged for 18 years with no major issues, except for the issues they explicitly encourage.
I've always wanted to go to The Gathering of the Juggalos.
Really?
Yeah, this year they had free water, air-conditioned showers, water slides, and a whole tent where you could get like free sunscreen, clothing, and other amenities just to make sure everybody was healthy and happy at the event.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't care about the music, but it's a lot better run than most festivals.
Is there a joke coming?
I think the joke is actually on people who are going to events that are not organized by juggalos.
2017 is a weird year.
Coming up, Persona 5 is getting an anime adaptation. It'll hit Japanese airwaves in 2018, so roughly a week or so after I actually finish this game. Oh, I'm going first.
Hi.
Hi, you always go first.
I know.
We didn't, okay.
Sorry.
Can we start my stories again?
You know how mad, you know mad, how mad. Wow. What a great day here at CheckPoint. Let's take that again.